Hello there, and to all who come to this happy place, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Abby, and I upload Disney planning content here on my channel every Sunday and Thursday. Yes, if you've been watching me for a while, we'll get to that later, but I am changing my upload days to Sundays and Thursdays. Anyway, in today's video, we are going to talk about what you need to know before you book a Disney vacation. Now, this is not everything you need to know about everything and all of that. This is everything that you actually need in order to book your trip. Just the basics, and then you can learn the rest as you go. Now, why do I know so much about this? I'm a travel agent specializing in Disney destinations. I actually own a travel agency called Friend Like Me Travel Company. I will leave our information linked in the description down below. So, believe it or not, there are really only 5 things that you need to know in order to book your trip. They are who, what, when, where, and why. And I'm going to get into the details of exactly what I mean by all of that as we go through the video. So the first thing that you need to know before you book your trip is who is going. Now, this is important because who is going with you is going to drastically affect your price. For the resort rooms, anything more than 2 adults will probably result in an additional charge. There are a couple of room categories that aren't included in that, but for the most part, you can expect to pay a little bit extra for each adult over the first 2. Now, children are considered children until they're 18 in terms of room count. However, if they are over the age of 9, so if they are 10 or older until they reach, whatever age, they are considered an adult as far as dining and ticket prices. So, if they are a child between 3 and 9, their tickets are slightly cheaper and their dining plan is much cheaper. For anyone under the age of 3, so if they are between an infant and 2 years old, they are completely free for everything. Now, one nice thing about Disney is that your child is the age they are the day they check in. So if your child is 2 years old on the day you check in, but they turn 3 2 days later and you're still there for another 8 days, they are 2 the whole trip, which means they are free the whole trip. That's one really nice thing that Disney does. Now, you can't just lie and say your 3-year-old is 2, because when you go and put everything into My Disney Experience, it'll really screw you up in the future. So, can't do that. And your travel agent is not going to do that for you either. So, now that you've figured out who's going, think about maybe how you want to break down rooms. If you have a big group, who is going to be sleeping with who in what room, that's something that you should also be keeping in mind if you're going to be doing a multiple room situation. The next thing you need to know is what you want to spend on this vacation. And want is a term I should use loosely. What are you prepared to spend on this vacation? Because we all know Disney is expensive. It's definitely not something that needs to be out of reach. There are a lot of ways that you can save money on your Disney vacation. One of the big ones being using a travel agent and booking early. I'm going to be talking about why you need to use a travel agent and why you need to book early in a separate video. But for now, just know this is the first video in a new series I'm starting on my channel called Disney for Dummies. A reasonable budget totally depends on what you want included in your package. Now, the hotel room, I would budget to spend about $200 a night. Usually with a different deal, you can get it for much cheaper than that, but I would always budget for $200, and that'll include your taxes if you're going value. Now, if you want a larger room, those can go up to multiple thousands of dollars. So clearly, knowing how much you want to spend is very drastically going to, alter how you actually book your trip. This budget will also determine how many park days you get, which ticket add-ons you want, which dining plan you want, memory maker, travel insurance, all that kind of stuff. The third thing you need to know is when you want to go. Now, you don't have to have specific dates narrowed down, but you should know generally what time of year you'd like to go. If you want to do the Halloween party, that cuts you down to 2.5-ish months of the year. If you want to do Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot, then you have a good 3.5 to 4 month time span. But having a general idea of when you want to go is super helpful in narrowing down dates. Now, if you have a couple specific weeks that look really good for your family, send those to your travel agent, because that'll help them a lot when they are sending you quotes that you can actually look at and book. If you have literally no idea when you want to go, again, I'm going to do an entire video on kind of the Disney calendar and when is a good time to go for different groups of people. because Disney is definitely better at some times of year than others for particular families. The fourth thing you need to know is where you want to stay. And I don't mean a specific resort, but a general idea. Do you want to stay in a value resort? Do you want to stay in a moderate or a deluxe or the deluxe villas? This will really help to narrow it down even further and also help you fine-tune that budget and see if it's really reasonable. A lot of times people submit quote requests and their budgets don't really match what they have chosen as their package components. And that is something that I work with people on, but going into it with some realistic expectations helps you not to get your hopes up for something that's not really going to be attainable for your family. When you are thinking about where you want to stay, another thing to think about is where in the resort you want to stay. So do you want to stay near Magic Kingdom? Do you want to stay near Epcot? Do you want to stay near Hollywood Studios? Or do you want to stay near Animal Kingdom or Disney Springs? You have a lot of different options when it comes to that. Now, different categories might be closer to some parks than others, but it's worth looking at. The last thing that you need to know before you submit a quote request or start thinking about booking is why you want to go. And I don't mean it's Disney, of course I want to go. I mean are you going because you want to do all 4 theme parks, or are you going because you just have to go to Magic Kingdom for 4 days in a row? This is going to help you to determine what kind of tickets you need, if the food is important to you, if the dining plan is important to you, all of that kind of stuff. If you're going for the pictures, then we need to make sure Memory Maker is included in your package. All of these different whys are definitely important when it comes to booking the right thing for your family. Every family is completely different, and no 2 Disney vacation packages look exactly the same. I honestly can say I don't think I've ever booked the same package twice. Everyone chooses different ticket add-ons, different dining plans, different Memory Maker, some people do it, some people don't. And working with a travel agent allows you to kind of figure out which is correct for you. Another why might be to do the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Festival of the Holidays, Festival of the Arts, Flower and Garden Festival, Food and Wine Festival. All of these kind of things. Do you want to hit Disney after hours? These are things that'll definitely help you to budget correctly, plan when you're going to go, all that kind of stuff. Can you see how all of this kind of goes together? It really is important that you have these things in place before you actually look into booking. So once you have all of that information ready to go, you're ready to book. So the next step is going to be calling your favorite travel agent. I'd be happy to hook you up with myself or one of my fantastic agents and getting the ball rolling. If you do want to work with my company, I will leave the information in the description down below. But in the next couple of videos, I'm going to explain why it's so important to book super early and why you need a travel agent, even if you think you're a Disney pro. So stay tuned for those videos. And for those of you that are just dreaming about a Disney vacation right now, I have a super special opportunity for you. Yesterday over on our Facebook page, we announced that we are giving away a Disney vacation. What? Yeah, we are giving one family of 4 a vacation next fall, and entries are still open. They're open until October 25th. So head over there, enter. I'll leave it linked in the description as well. Anyway, for those of you that are not new here, then you notice that I said I'm going to be uploading every Sunday and Thursday. Today is Tuesday, obviously, so this is going to be the last Tuesday upload for a while. I'm switching to Sunday and Thursday because you guys seem to watch more videos on Sundays, basically on the weekends, obviously. So I think these upload dates will be better for you guys, and that's all I really want. I want to help you guys out. So this is the last Tuesday video. Thursday will be the next video, and then we will go to Sunday. Now, I do have some I have one more vlog to go up from our last trip. It was basically the Kaylee tour of Epcot and all the best nap spots in the World Showcase. So that probably won't go up on Thursday. That'll probably go up Friday. That won't be a scheduled date video. That I'm just gonna post it sometime. I don't know. I also took some footage of a bunch of different shows going on. I think I did Happily Ever After, Once Upon a Time, Voices of Liberty. So I have all of those recorded, just kind of waiting for an opportunity to post them. So let me know which one you want to see first. I think that's it. I feel like there's one more. I don't know. I recorded a bunch of shows while I was there last. week. Not last week. A few weeks ago. Anyway. And then the other thing I wanted to mention, when we announced our travel agency opening, it was called Happily Ever After Vacations. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we had to change our name, which is why the promotion was delayed. It all went together. Anyway, we are now Friend Like Me Travel Co., and our agents are our genies, and your wish is our command. We are going to do everything we can to make sure that your family has the best Disney vacation possible, because we know everyone dreams about the perfect Disney trip, and we'd want to make that happen for you. So that is all that I have to tell you today. So this video is the first video in a series I'm starting here on my channel called Disney for Dummies. If you have been around for a while, you probably know I already have a beginner's guide to Disney up on my channel. However, Disney is constantly changing, first of all, and I like to think I'm always improving in my videos, so I want to remake a lot of those videos, update them, do better. I don't know. So, Disney for Dummies, coming your way. This is the first one. There's going to be all kinds of stuff that you need to know, what to expect, when to expect it, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you're subscribed, hit the red subscribe button down below, tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or found it helpful, and share it with your friends. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys again on Thursday with my next video. Bye!